Will Beer, Sussex's leading wicket taker in T20 history. That's a pretty nice title to have, I imagine.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it, that, hasn't it? I think, I guess after playing 100 games or so now for Sussex, it's nice to have topped off yards and lids. I think were the two. We were joint on 77 wickets, I think, going into the competition. So there we go. Yeah, it's nice.
And you mentioned those two, Mike and Chris. Some really big names on that list from Sussex history. People like James Kirtley, Mushtaq Ahmed, Robin Martin-Jenkins, Yasir Arafat. To be at the top of all those, that says a lot about what you've contributed in this format.
Yeah, definitely. I think lots of those guys are overseas players that have come in and made a massive difference to Sussex 2020 cricket, and obviously Yards would probably be the one that I'm most proud of overtaking, having played for England and won a World Cup for England, and he was kind of captain when he brought me into the team. So Yards was always someone I looked up to and really helped me through my early stages of my career, especially in T20 cricket. So to go past Yards was really nice, and actually walking off the pitch from Cardiff the other day, I had a nice message from Yards, so that was a nice touch.
Looking back through your 78 wickets, is there one that stands out as your favourite, or a particular spell?
I'd have to say finals day, probably 2009. That's probably the biggest game I've played in, to play in a finals day at Edgbaston and to contribute with a couple of wickets and for Sussex to go on and win. That probably stands in my mind as probably the biggest spell, I guess.
You had two landmarks in two consecutive games.
Yeah.
The game against Essex was your 100th appearance for the club in T20s. Then you broke the wicket-taking record, and to cap it all off, 2 wins in those games. That must make it all the more sweeter. Yeah,
definitely. I think I didn't really want any of the focus and attention to be on 100 games or leading wicket-taker. They're obviously really nice milestones personally, but I think more importantly it was about the team getting off to a really good start in the competition. 2 wins from probably 2 of the hardest away grounds to go to. I think that just shows where the team's at. Wrighty's been really good, and with Dizzy kind of leading us into the competition, we've practiced hard, we've set ourselves up really well going into it, so to come out with 2 wins was really pleasing.
2 wins, top of the group. It's early days, but the atmosphere in the camp must be really good.
Yeah, definitely. I think 2020 is one of those things where the margins are so small between winning and losing every game. You're trying not to get too high and too low after every game. I guess that's a bit of a cliche, but I think we're just trying to take one game as it comes, and just trying to win every game that we get put in front of us. And hopefully by the end of the week we might be 4 from 4, and yeah, that'll be a brilliant place for us to be in. So I think it's just eyes on the next game, go to Hampshire, try and get a win there, and then everyone's really looking forward to what is now full house at Hove for the big local derby against Surrey. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
How much of a lift does having a capacity crowd make to you guys?
Oh, definitely. I think you always look forward to playing at Hove, but when it's full house under the lights, there's no real better atmosphere. You know, you can play at some of the big test grounds with their 20,000-30,000 seater stadiums, but they're never full. So to actually get a full house in at Hove, you feel like the crowd's right on top of you, and hopefully we can put in a good performance and get the crowd on our back, and we can make it a real fortress here again at Hove.
Two new faces in the squad, obviously, with Tom Bruce and Rashid Khan as our overseas players. How have they settled in?
Yeah, really well. Bruce is quite quiet so far, but really nice guy. Going about his business, working hard. Hasn't had much opportunity really, I guess, to show us how good he is. But having looked at his record and what he's done the last couple of years in New Zealand, obviously he's played for New Zealand, so he's a fantastic addition to our squad. And I think you don't really need to say anything about Rashid Khan. Really, everyone in world cricket knows who he is. You know, he's the best T20 bowler in the world probably, and he's been incredible for everyone he's played for the last couple of years. So I think just the bonus of having him in our squad's just given everyone a real confidence, and he's gone about his business really well. You know, he's been really open to everyone, bowling at Michael Burgess, wicketkeeper, for hours on end, getting used to picking him. So no, he's just been brilliant around the dressing room so far.
A fellow leg spinner, obviously, Rashid. To talk about the art quite a lot.
Yeah, we've had a couple of net sessions now where we've spoken, and I'm trying to bounce a few ideas off him, and he's got a couple of deliveries that I'm trying to get off him, and I've even got one that I'm trying to teach him. So we're bouncing a couple of things off each other, but it's just wonderful to watch him and be able to ask him questions. You know, a guy that's currently playing international cricket and playing in the IPL and Big Bash, and just being able to pick his brains about certain things is brilliant for everyone, not just myself.
Has your mystery ball got a name?
Not yet. We're working on a name for it, I guess.
Brilliant. And then finally, just going back to last weekend, I believe obviously the win against Glamorgan was fantastic. The night before you will watch the football, great result for England, but I believe it's particularly special result for you, Will. Yeah,
I've lost my voice in the last week or so, singing two celebratory songs for Sussex and then cheering England home in Cardiff, especially Harry Maguire had a little £10 bet on him to be first goal scorer, so that was a nice touch. We enjoyed that one in Cardiff.
Dinner was on you Saturday night.
It was for Briggsy, because it was actually he was the one who tipped it up to me, pushed me into putting it on. So Briggsy got himself a little chocolate brownie as a thank you.
Well, Will, it's absolutely brilliant to speak to you after becoming the leading wicket taker. Fantastic achievement, and we look forward to seeing you take many more in the games to come.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Cheers.